Good afternoon, everyone. Everyone out there in YouTube land and YouTubers. Y'all have to excuse me because you know what that means when I got a little frog in my throat. I just woke up this afternoon, but then sometimes I always have a little frog in my throat in the afternoon. I don't know why. But I came up here briefly because I remembered something that I had said on my last video. That I did not know what these keys go to. I think my short-term memory is getting shorter, y'all. But anyway, let's see if we can go over here. See this? Goes right. Whoops, wait a minute now. There we go. Now, how could I have forgotten that, y'all? Because I kept saying to myself, I'm going to clean this out, I'm going to clean this out. And I just don't understand why I would say that I didn't know. See, this door is going open, and then I go over here and lock it. So everybody can't be just going in there, especially little kids. Oops, go in here and touch it. So these two keys go to this curio. And I couldn't believe it. And I'm sitting here, I'm thinking to myself, after I made the last video, I know I sent the other keys to that other scooter back. Excuse me, y'all. I knew I had sent those other keys back to along with the other scooter. And I have they give you two keys to the scooter when you get. I was watching this lady cut her wig. She's doing a real good job, but I gotta talk to my YouTubers right now and watch her later. Matter of fact, she's on YouTube. But excuse me, they give you two keys each gave me two keys to each scooter. The first scooter had two keys, and when I sent that scooter back, I sent those keys back with that scooter. And then I got my one key over here with my scooter, the one that I have now, and the other key I got in the drawer. I'll tell you, this short-term memory is something else, y'all. Because I can't believe that I could not remember that those keys belong to my curio. This curio right here. And the thing is, what happened? Well, I usually keep the keys for the curio on top of the curio. But then I took them down off top of the curio because, I just don't want anybody looking at it. Not that I have a whole lot of valuable. I think the most valuable thing I have in this curio is that snow globe that my daughter had given me. This, it's music, and then it's got the whale. I guess those are dolphins, and it makes music. That's the most expensive thing. And then one of the seven dwarfs. He's kind of expensive too. He's about $30 or $35. And so anyway, I took the keys. I put all the keys. I said I'm going to take these keys and put them in my drawer, which is where I found those coins at last night. And of course, these keys were right in here with the rest of the junk, my coins and stuff that I had showed you last night. Matter of fact, it looked like I tangled it up while I was messing around with it last night. But anyway, I thought I'd let y'all know what happened with that. I came out here because I'm still trying to be a minimalist. I'm a minimalist. I'm minimalizing. And these things, I think we all know what these are. Make a good visual, okay? This is to stretch your shoes. And they don't work. Not for me. I had these things for years. I don't know how many years. Because I had these shoes. I had for, they're sort of, I guess, the sophisticated office worker type shoes. As you can see, they're brand new. Got two pairs of them. Got a pair of black ones in there somewhere. And I wanted to stretch them because I said, hey, I can wear these to church. But these things, those stretchers, did not work for me. And I think these shoes came from, they're Worthingtons. And they came from, I don't know if they're leather or not. They came from J.C. Penney's over 15, 16 years ago. And they've been in the closet. That's where they live. They lives in the closet. And I was trying to stretch them with these shoe stretchers that I had bought. Excuse me. Because I wanted to wear them, you know? And I wanted to start going to church as soon as I moved here. And so I had them over there at my other apartment. Like I said before, I've been living here for going on about 8.5 years. And so I had them ever since I was in the other apartment over there. And these shoe stretchers, I think they came on HSN or QVC, you know, those television places that be selling stuff that I no longer use. So these have been laying in there in the back of my door for many, many, years since I've been living here. I guess 8 years. I don't know if it's 8 years or not. Maybe 6 or 7 years. And I think these things cost me like $25, for the pair. And I actually, they might, you know what? They might fit me now because I did lose some weight. I ain't tried them on. But I did try to stretch, them shoes before with them. And they were still tight on my feet. And here's the black ones, y'all. Same thing, black. Same thing, J.C. Penney's. I think I wore these once. I went to church. And it was real cold. I think it was. If I'm not mistaken. I went to church. It was real cold. As a matter of fact, they both were the same size. I forgot it's been so long ago, I forgot what happened now. But I had taken one pair back. I don't know if it was the black ones or those that I had taken back to J.C. Penney's to get a different size. Anyway, I wore these bad boys to church to hear my nephew speak here in Hartford. Excuse me, if I could get my throat cleared up, I can talk. And these suckers hurt my feet so bad, I had to take them off in church. And I mean, it was freezing outside. My sister was driving, and I actually walked from that church on that cold ground without my shoes, barefoot. That's how bad these bad boys was hurting my feet. I ain't wore them since. And I never wore the other ones. Never wore them at all. I can't wear anything to hurt my feet, y'all. And these, now, these came from, I think these are Payless shoes. I'm not sure, because I had a pair of brown ones too. So, yeah, they must be Payless, because I remember the brown ones had peeled. Like some of the stuff had peeled off. But these, I don't know if I may have worn them one time. I don't know. Looks like I might have worn them one time right there. See the bottom? But then I look at the heel. It don't look like I wore them at all. I do not know, y'all. The old girl feet hurt. I think I'm going to put these on somewhere to sell them, if anybody are interested. Never wore any. These are all size 9. I love these shoes. Literally, I love them. And I threw away a whole bunch of shoes before I moved. And these never been worn. See if I can get a better view. There you go. That's a better view. These are J.C. Penney shoes. Size 9, I do believe. Yeah, 9. Liz Barker. Who's Liz Barker? I don't know. But anyway, I can't wear those shoes. And, after having haven't worn these all these years. Certainly, clearly, I don't think I'm going to wear them now, in my 70s. Because, once you get older, you got the risk of falling down. And you got the risk of, well, in my case, the risk of my feet hurting. You'll have to excuse me shining because I put some grease on. I put some grease on my face after I got out of the shower. I thought I had wiped it off. But, as I'm looking under this light, these lights over here don't do me no justice, y'all. I'm going to tell you right now. I need a place to make my video. And so I'm going to probably eventually, if I get some more subscribers, I could invest in a lighting, some better lighting or something. Because I got to start the crocheting and I got to start the sewing and stuff, So I need some lighting. I need to be able to set it up. Because I can't set up my sewing, or at least I don't know how, not with this camera. If anybody out there knows how to set up a camera for, crocheting, so that your right hand is your right hand and your left hand is your left hand. Because when I tried to crochet before using this particular camera, it looked like I was left-handed, like I was sewing with, crocheting like a left-handed person. And I say, I'm crocheting, but for right-handed, not left-handed. And it looked like I'm crocheting backwards. That's why I never yet made a video of doing crochet yet. And so I said, I got to get a different camera so that I can have a different angle or do something. I don't know how the people on there, people that are on here crocheting, how they set up their camera, because theirs look like it should look. Mine look backwards. Excuse me, y'all. I'm hungry too. And so I'm going to make me a albacore. What am I making? Bumblebee albacore tuna. Got me a can of tuna sitting right there on the table. And I don't know. Got one more thing to show y'all. I mean, Christmas may be gone and all that. But is it too late to make a snowman, y'all? Can we make a snowman? Well, this is a snowman vest. And I know it don't match anything. But it made me feel good to put it on so I could show y'all. Christmas is over, but, these are snowmen. They got snowman on it. Many, many years ago, y'all. And it still looks great. I would say this thing here, this top right here, this shirt, this vest, over 20 years ago. I don't even know where I got it from. And that's the honest goodness truth. It's over 20-some years ago. Yeah. Possibly 20, 25 years ago. Long time ago. I'll say at least 20, 21, 22. I can't even remember. This is my Christmas vest. I used to put this on when I go to work, long about this time of the year, about this time of the year. But we're having snow tomorrow, y'all. And so therefore, I think this vest is very appropriate for the occasion. And I'm sitting here thinking, do I need anything? And the wind outside is howling, right? Excuse me, y'all. I think it cleared up that time. I feel a little release. I got some Listerine, so I'm going to go in there and gargle. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to go in there and gargle my throat with some Listerine and see if I could, because it seems like it's not clearing up. I don't know if it's because I washed my hair or what the story is, but, like I said, it happens to me usually in the afternoon. With this croaking like a frog. And y'all have to excuse me because I am chewing gum. I got a piece of gum in my mouth. But right now I'm gonna make me a tuna fish sandwich. I got some rolls up there. They've been up there for a long time. I hope they're still good because I sure don't have no bread. The only bread I got is 2 end pieces of bread. 2 end pieces of the white bread. My mother-in-law used to call it the heel of the bread. So I got the heel in there. But I like the heel part too. I can make a sandwich out of that. A good old tuna fish sandwich. I can taste it now. And guess what else I made this morning, y'all? Made some Kool-Aid. What? I made Kool-Aid. I hadn't made no Kool-Aid. Well, I made some because my son had drank the last of it when he was over here. So it makes twice this month, I think, that I made Kool-Aid. And before that, I hadn't made Kool-Aid since that, that thing with the doctor with the high blood sugar. That was way back in June. I don't think I made any Kool-Aid since then, except the time, my son, the last 2 weeks ago, I think. 2 or 3 weeks ago, I made it because my son drank the last of it, him and my little granddaughter. And so I made me some great Kool-Aid, got that sitting in the refrigerator, but I'm going to leave it to him, like maybe 4 ounces, because I don't drink a lot of stuff anyway, except water. I do drink a lot of water, which I haven't drank today. I didn't drink a whole bunch of water today. So maybe that's what's wrong with my throat. I got to clear up. And so I got to have that much Kool-Aid, about 4 ounces. I'm going to have that with my tuna fish sandwich. And I'll have me some chips. And that's it. I usually eat more during the day than I do at night. I just cut out so much eating at night. I might have a few chips, something like that, or some fruit. I got my oranges all washed up in there. I washed those up this morning. And I was going to call the maintenance guy because I got a leak under my sink. I don't know what the heck is going on suddenly over here in this apartment. But anyway, I was looking, I said, where is this? Because I actually noticed it when my grandson was here. I noticed there was a leak. And my grandson says, well, did you find out where the leak is coming from? When I was washing the dishes. And I said, I think it's because, the water was spraying because they had put this new... what do you call it? Spigot? The thing for the top tap. But anyway, I think the spray. I think I was using the spray. And I thought it was coming from the sprayer that's on my sink. And lo and behold, last night, I said, and again, where in the world is all this water coming from? It leak. And it was leaking. It was like it was coming from the garbage disposal. But then I realized it's only leaking when I pour, like when I'm washing dishes, because I wash my dishes manually. I don't use that dishwasher. I use it for putting my pots and pans in there. But I usually wash my own dishes, by hand. And so when I was doing the water, like rinsing the dishes and stuff, and that's what I noticed. It looked like it was dripping from the garbage disposal. I don't know. Matter of fact, I need to get off this phone so I can call them so they can get over here and handle it. I think that's what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm going to call them because I just remember that as I was speaking. I got a towel down there right now, but it's not leaking right now. Only it's like when I pour the water, let the pour water down in the sink, or a whole bunch of water, say like the dish water or something like that, or running water in the sink. That's when it seems to, I seem to have a problem with it. And so I'm going to call the maintenance guy. Let's see, today is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. Matter of fact, I was looking on the internet, YouTube earlier, and they were saying something about they having a New Year's Eve party. And I stayed in there for a while. I said, now they're going to have a New Year's Eve party. They're going to have a party on YouTube at 10:30. I think it starts at 10:30 tomorrow night before the New Year come in. I forgot who they say going to be in there. But I said, it may cause the computer, the network to crash. Whoa, no YouTube? No nothing. Not no new YouTube anyway when the New Year come in. They're going to probably cause the site to crash. That's the only thing I'm thinking. But I say I'll be there, you know. So I don't know if that site's still up there or not, but they said they're having a YouTube party tomorrow night starting at 10:30. Hey, y'all, I gotta go. Oh, no. 20 minutes. I have done it again, y'all. I have yacked until I yacked out. So I go with love. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you later.